So guys, we put together an incredible movie. It's called Eternal Battleground.
Woo!
This is a crazy idea. So Sam and I just had this idea the other night, a couple months back. Imagine, here's the elevator pitch. Imagine every single war in history. Are you with me? Imagine every single war in history. And this is the part where I asked the producers and the executives, I said, what's your favorite war? And someone goes, Vietnam War. I go, okay.
Civil War.
Any more? Yeah, they go, Civil War. I go, any more? And sometimes a smarty pants goes, oh, how about the war with Carthage and Rome? And I go, they know their history. And I go, guess what, guys? You can have a movie with every single war of all time, and that's not all. One of the most awesome battles, actually mini battle scenes as well, because guess what this movie would be about? Would be about every single battle, every single war of every single time, of every single soldier fighting one giant eternal battleground to who sees the winners of them all.
Everyone battling. They're transported, they're all transported, so now for the weeds, they're all put together. I wanted to cut it off at Revolutionary War.
Heck no, I said no. I said we're not cutting off there, we're going all the way back to ancient times.
Okay. But,
Huh?
in the bad guy, there's a few things we gotta agree or still circle around. But every war at the same time. Did we agree on angels? Are we putting
angels? Yes, dude. Angels should be in there for sure.
Okay.
It should be spiritual war.
I thought it was gonna be.
It's every freaking war, dude. I don't get what you don't understand
but I was
about this.
thinking,
And future as well.
Yeah, future.
Future as well. That's the other thing I forgot. But this is crazy. So, yeah, go.
Civil, Vietnam, Revolutionary, future, Desert Storm, and Iraqi freedom together, and angels as well.
Romans.
But I think maybe I don't know. Spears? I was thinking guns.
Yes, dude.
Guns, just guns.
We already put together all the deck for this, though.
I know, but there's other ones that.
This is badass. So this is one of the scenes I spearheaded. Imagine seeing badass warriors on horses, Roman swagger, but also coming on the top is an Apache helicopter.
Yes, and
And
they're
guess
riding
who's
that
on top of
helicopter.
that? An Apache warrior, Native American warrior.
That's pretty cool.
That would be so badass.
But that fits in with the War of 1812, so that can sort of fit in the nut range. We can still keep it American. We can still keep it American.
So they go to another planet where the battle
this is more
occurs.
what I'm
That's
talking
outside
about.
of time. Do you understand that, fucker?
Yes, but this is more what I'm talking about.
This is badass. Americans of all creed and color, race, background, Americans coming together, a story as old as time of American power, not just of all walks of life of America now, but of all time, coming together to fight the enemy of the future too.
Here's one great example.
This is so cool. Colonial cyborg swagger. Colonial, that's all I'll say is colonial cyborg swagger.
Let's go through the acts. Let's go through the we're doing, what we're trying out here is a 3-act structure. And what we're talking about is, at first, World War II guys are fighting the Revolutionary guys. They're going, who's that? You know?
They're confused. It doesn't look like what they recognize.
I was just in a war, and now I'm fighting a different,
They're like, wait, who's that? That's the enemy. Yes. Yes, now you're talking my language.
Wow, okay.
Now have I convinced you?
That is so
powerful.
So powerful.
Powerful.
Holy
that is
cow.
a Civil War, United States Army general with a ancient Egyptian pharaoh making an alliance, perhaps, or maybe about to go off at each other because their enemies trying to negotiate.
With World War II paratroopers to match behind. Oh,
yeah.
This is
now. This is where we could kind of play with some of the cinematic universe. So if we got Ridley Scott involved with this, we could do something like this. This is an example. So if we get Scott on board, Scott might say, "Yeah, throw Alien in. We love it. We could throw Alien in."
They'd call that a big get. That'd be
a get. So imagine a Civil War, and this is like an old Civil War guy,
and
but he has a modern weaponry with Vietnam American swagger.
He made friends with Vietnam man And he gave him his M16.
Exactly. Exactly. And this was something I really wanted to shoot to just do concept of, because I thought old meets new, not just with the soldiers, but imagine old meets new with the machines and the gear, what we call Gears of War, one of the great games.
Tech helping tech.
Yeah.
Horse tech.
So
technology is a horse, right?
Exactly. Horses were technology, and it's continued to be. And in this setting, imagine if a helicopter, how would you get the horse over the mountains quickly? Because the Romans need their horse, that's all they know. So they're gonna keep their horse. So the helicopters of a Vietnam helicopter, and we have to remember, in the old times, they would sometimes watch the battles.
Yeah.
In the old times, before they knew how, before World War I, they would sit on the hill and watch a battle. It was almost like the pageantry, so we could include that. So there would be civilians there as well. You see a lot of women and children there just watching. So I don't know. These are all just crazy ideas right now. They're kind of in the preliminaries.
It's big. We got a couple of pages of the script written.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of pictures, though. That's just a taste. Doug and I made over hundreds of pictures.
It's mostly pictures. Yeah.
We made so many good ones too.
Yeah.
There's one where the Vietnam man, he's clubbing the bad guy with from the Revolution.
1812. The Civil Revolution was before 1812. Yeah. So the Civil Revolution was when the British coats fought for the.
But now they get transported to Vietnam's troops.
Yeah. It's all. Yeah. So Vietnam was one of the other ones as well. Yeah.
And if there's any missing, we can throw those in, probably stir them in.
Yeah. So there would be. So yeah, America Forever says gas station. I don't usually read it on Super Chat, but. This would be kind of a patriotic movie, too, and it'd be fun in that way. So we could maybe see if some of the George Lucases of the world might be into that. Because we could incorporate a Star Wars, too, like a Jar Jar. Like Jar Jar could be a part of it, or even like a pod racer.
I would really encourage us to go for summer blockbuster and leave out the ancients and bring in, for example, an alien.
Oh, gosh.
But we can talk
I might not
about,
budge with my ancients.